Good evening and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here are on day 66 of 2024, and I'm going to be telling the story of 3 good blankets. Once in a place, well, not so far from here, and not so long ago, there was a woman who'd grown old. Many times she had traveled around the sun. She had 3 children. Her husband, though, had passed away some years ago. So she was living by herself in the house that they had lived in together and even raised their children in. But since her husband had died, not much work had been done on the house. It was made of earthen materials, and as the rains had come in the wintertime and in the spring, it had slowly sort of melted the house away until there were voids between wood and wall, roof, and the top of the walls, cracks around the windows, cracks around the doors. When the wind blew, it blew into and through the house. And in those winter nights, it was cold. She would sleep close to her hearth, her fire. She had a place that she would lay out a small mattress and curl up close to the warmth. But of course, to keep a fire going, you must continue to stoke it. And there were times when, the fire would die down, or she didn't have dry wood or enough wood, and she would be cold. Now, her eldest child, a daughter, came to visit her one winter day, and she saw that her mother was suffering a bit. The cold was creeping into her bones, making it hard for her to wish to do anything except try to warm up. Well, that eldest daughter, she thought, I know what I can do. And after their visit, she made her way into town and bought the nicest, thickest, warm blanket that she could find. And before night had come, she'd made her way back to her mother's house and presented it to her. Her mother was, of course, extremely thankful. Thankful not only for the visit, but the attention, the caring, and the wonderful gift. And she let her daughter know it. Her daughter left feeling quite good about herself, that she had succeeded in, bringing her mom something that was useful and being able to share her love of her mom with her mom. Night came. It got colder and colder. The fire in the house was warm, but the wind was blowing, and in through all those cracks and voids, the cold just seeped into the house. She thought, the warm blanket. It was draped over the arm of the chair that she was sitting in. She thought, now I know what I will do. She took the blanket and went out through her door and adjoining the house was a rickety building because it had not been taken care of either. But inside there were, well, some animals standing in a stall. There was a beautiful, big-eyed, small-horned milk cow, the color of a deer. Its glistening dark eyes lit up when the cow saw the old woman coming toward her. Because almost always when she did, something good happened. Either her neck got scratched, or her forehead, or she got patted on the side, or some sweet words, even though she didn't know what they meant, spilled out of the old woman's mouth. But this time, much to her surprise, the old woman draped a beautiful blanket over her back so she might stay warm on that cold, cold night. With a smile on her face, the old woman went back into her rickety, wind-ridden house and fell asleep there, close to the hearth. And we'll leave the story there for now. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day or evening.